Hi everybody, Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy here. As always, welcome, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. Reading a book at the moment. I'm reading the new David Leadbetter A Swing. Now, I don't know how many of you out there watching this video today have read the book or looked at some of the YouTube videos that he's done and other people have done on the A Swing. First of all, let's tell you what the A Swing is for those of you who don't know what it is. A swing means alternative swing. Now, it's interesting what Leadbetter's done. I have followed Leadbetter ever since I've started teaching golf 25 years ago. I've got the utmost respect for the man. I think his knowledge on the golf swing is immense. I think some of the techniques is very good. Look at what he's done with some of his players over the years. Faldo, Nick Price, Greg Norman. Yes, he's got his critics, but you know, which top teacher hasn't, you know? So what he's done is he's written this book, The A Swing, and it's been in the making for a number of years. And to summarise what he's done, Leadbetter's saying that the conventional backswing, whatever conventional backswing is, okay, let's say that this, for argument's sake, is a conventional backswing where I would set the club with some wrist hinge, okay, maybe take the club into a sort of a two-plane type backswing. That's fairly conventional position, isn't it? So I'm setting the club, taking the club to the top. Now, Leadbetter's saying in this book that for a lot of golfers, that is very difficult to achieve. That the average golfer, in inverted commas, whatever the average golfer is, finds that position difficult to achieve. And he's saying 90% of golfers will then tend to send the club out to in, over the top, whatever you want to call that movement, yeah? Interesting. I'll come back to that point a little bit later. So he's come up with this alternative swing where he's saying it's very different, it's very radical. He thinks this will make the backswing easier. Now, there's a lot more to this, and I'll probably do, say I'm in the middle of reading the book at the moment, I'll probably do a full video on how I see it. But to summarise it, the big differences are grip, okay, we go slightly strong in the left hand, slightly weak in the right hand, okay. There's the biggie. There's a few subtle differences in setup and posture. But what he's saying is that we keep the arms in and the club out, okay. So we kind of keep the arms into the body and the club out. So the club at this position here is very vertical, okay. And then from there we rotate up to the top. And again, he's saying from that position, it's a lot easier to set the downswing, to get the club working a little bit more into this sort of neutral position where we can deliver the club through to the ball on the correct path. It's very interesting, very interesting. Now, reading the comments that people post on the internet, it kind of falls into two camps. Some people are saying, tried this method, best thing ever, never hit the ball better. Other people are saying complete load of rubbish, you're way off the mark. And I'm just interested to see what you folks think about it out there. I've got a sneaky feeling that some of the people who are dismissing it maybe haven't read the book, maybe don't understand what it's all about. I think you've got to give the guy a chance with this, because Leadbetter's not going to write a book which is complete rubbish. The guy's far too clever and far too knowledgeable to do that. He truly believes that this method is easier. It's different, it's quite radical, it's alternative, hence the name. And it's one of those things, I've been teaching golf for a long time, and I've given literally tens of thousands of golf lessons. And I do agree with him on this, the vast majority of golfers I teach, high to mid handicap golfers, will have a tendency to come over the top to swing the club from out to in, deliver the club face, square open, hit lots of pulls or slices from there. It's a big, big problem. Where I slightly disagree with him on this is I've taught plenty of people who put the club in a very good position at the top and still come over the top, for whatever reason that might be that we're not going to discuss at the moment. So I've seen great positions at the top and poor starts to the downswing. I've also seen people who have bad backswings, okay, whatever they might be, in there, over there, but deliver the club back to the ball. So I think the whole point of this video is to say to you folks out there who love the game of golf as much as I do, be open-minded in how you think about swinging the golf club. I don't think there is one technique which will make you swing the club better above everybody else's technique. You know, there are lots of methods out there. We've got one plane swings, we've got two plane swings, we've got stack and tilt, we've got rotary golf swings, we've got the A swing. There's dozens more, isn't there, which you're going to find. Now, what I would say to you folks is that if you've got a problem with your golf, if you're happy with how you hit the golf ball, don't change anything. If you think you're playing golf to your best potential, just maximise that and keep practicing what you do. But if you've got a fault in your swing, do not be afraid to change something. Do not be afraid to look at the unconventional. You know, don't feel you've got to go and swing it the way everyone else swings it, because, you know, I've taught guys and girls who have played golf for 20, 25 years and realistically have not improved. You know, and we all play golf for fun, and the better golf we play, the more enjoyment we get from it. So if you're struggling with a specific fault, you know, do some research, try something, think a bit out of the box, because often the answers lie where you might not think they are. So this is why I tip my hat to Leadbetter. I think it's a very brave thing he did, the alternative golf swing. A lot of people won't agree with it. I think a lot of people who don't agree with it are ignorant because they haven't read the book or don't understand what it's all about. If you've read the book and you've watched the videos and you understand what it's all about and you think it's a load of old rubbish, good for you. That's your opinion. We're all entitled to opinions. But don't slag something off if we haven't understood what the guy's talking about. That's what I think is happening to the A swing. People aren't really understanding what it's about, first of all. So there you go. That's my view on it. I am in the middle of reading it. I will, once I've read it, I'm going to do a bit more detailed video on how the A swing works. Would it be a good thing for you to go and try? Let's see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoyed that one, and we'll speak soon. All the best.